Almost was ready.
Ready? Here you go.
I'm not ready. You have to give me a second.
I know. I'm just saying that.
Because I'm not ready.
This is the beginning.
Oh, yeah, you're going to show this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably are. It's outtakes.
Okay.
Mistletoe.
What?
There's a book called Mistletoe.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the good Christmas books.
All right, let's do this for real.
Sorry.
Ready? You gotta look at the camera.
Hang tight. I'm finding my stuff. All right, I think I'm ready.
They gave me a big one.
No, they didn't this time. No, sorry.
All right. Ready? For real.
Sure.
How's it going? We are glad that you are with us today. We're finishing up our series on joy, joyfulness, joyful, joy. Yeah, joy. I'm working on a migraine.
Can you say joy more? Sorry.
I'm surprised I'm not twitching.
Okay. Well, what? Yeah. What can I do to help?
You're stealing my joy. I don't know.
I didn't do that.
No, my questions are in here.
Okay.
That we're gonna do.
All
you
right.
are now in charge.
Oh, good. So I can't just sit here and eat my manila.
Your manila wafers.
My vanilla wafers.
Vanilla wafers. No, for
my
real.
cookie of choice right now.
So, what did you get out of the sermon this week?
Let's see. You had talked about.
If you can't tell, we're shooting this early.
Well, you did say
I did.
You were going to talk about anxiety.
Yep.
In the midst of joy and stuff like that. Yep. So.
And we're also going to talk about contentment.
Even though we haven't
really
heard it, but
we.
But you know what? I think we can get a lot out of talking about it. Well,
first of all,
because this would be like a.
I know what I'm talking about next week.
I know you do, but guess what? I can't read minds.
So what did you learn this week? I'm just kidding.
I learned this week.
Hey, before we do that,
craziness.
Happy Thanksgiving, a day early.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
a week early.
This. Start over.
A week early.
No, a day early.
This is coming out on the 18th, by the way.
Okay, start. Start over.
You ready?
Ready? It's going out there.
I'm just telling you. Sorry.
Well, then this isn't going to work.
Oh.
Because I was going to have us do Thanksgiving.
That's on the 24th.
No, we can still do this one because the other one's a one-off.
Yeah.
So we can. What are you doing?
There's a hair.
All right, for legit, let's start over.
All right, here you go.
Ready?
Hi!
Hey guys, what's up, CMFMC? That's really hard to say really fast.
I know. Have you ever tried that before?
Yeah, CMFMC, okay. CMFMC. It's fun.
Well, try doing the website.
www.cmfmc.com. Wow, that is hard. That is tough. All right, we're gonna change our name to just C. www.c.com.
I think that's already been taken. Oh, sorry, the domain's been taken. Sorry to steal your joy on that one.
That's all right. Ooh, that's a tie-in. We're wrapping up our joyful series, living in contentment, and generosity. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Bless me early. We're gonna talk about contentment today. I know last week we were going to talk a little bit about anxiety, which we are a little bit, and kind of working through issues and problems. Because this first part of chapter 4, Paul is talking to two specific ladies and saying, work it out for the sake of the church and kind of anxiety, not just anxiety, but just problems. But then the last part is kind of the stuff we're going to be looking at of rejoicing. And again, Paul says rejoice. That's actually in this section. So, what?
Oh, when you say stuff, the songs come in my head.
Rejoice
in the Lord. Oh, listen again.
You're an old Free Methodist. That's such a. You're so old.
Didn't you start singing it with me too?
You know what? It's not about me right now. No. So I'm gonna ask you questions too about this, but we're gonna kind of work towards the end of this part. Not really in here so much, talking about contentment, which is thankfulness. What are we thinking about? But then kind of going into here. So, we're gonna talk Thanksgiving first, though, because we got a week before Thanksgiving. Yay. Woo! So I'm gonna ask you a whole bunch of.
Day. Sorry.
Okay. Whatever. Sure.
The days of meetings.
Woo. So we're gonna talk Thanksgiving. So when I ask you these questions, you got to answer them too. All right. So whatever questions we ask, put it in the chat at the bottom of the video. All right. So.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't use YouTube that much.
It has a chat. It's kind of cool. Okay. So yeah, this one's gonna be straight out YouTube. Remember that we'll put the link in Facebook, but this won't be live. Right. So, all right. So, what's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Oh boy. Okay. The stuffing or dressing that we make from scratch. That we, like with the bread and the cornbread stuffing that we make.
Oh, the cornbread stuffing.
Yes, that one. The homemade.
You stole mine.
Sorry, it's my favorite.
Flat out stole mine. God,
second
that was good.
Is pumpkin pie with whipped cream, then turkey, then mashed potatoes and gravy. Like, how far do you eat?
Dang it! All right, so put a top five. Put a top five. Top five.
Okay, so the stuffing, the cornbread stuffing or dressing or whatever you want to call it.
That's
pumpkin pie with Miracle Whip.
That's disgusting.
That would have been one.
That's gross. Who would do that?
Cool Whip.
Ooh, Miracle Whip. No. Miracle Whip. This could be a youth game.
I thought that's where it was gonna go. That's
could
not
be a
good.
Youth game. Why didn't we do that?
I don't know.
Why didn't we ever do that?
All right.
Yeah. Youth game. Maybe youth game.
Turkey.
What kind of turkey? No, straight out. Like, I say that because your grandma used to cook two different styles of turkey: smoked turkey and regular turkey.
I think I lean toward more of the. I don't know.
See, I'm just saying.
I don't know.
See, you're messing. You're messing with literally my favorite.
Okay, can I just say Grandma's Thanksgiving?
Okay, not everything.
Pumpkin pie, pecan pie, the sweet potatoes, the everything.
Green bean casserole.
I'm not really sorry. My mom makes it. Sorry, Mom.
It's awesome.
I don't eat it, but that's okay.
Looks good in the.
It does. Oh, it looks beautiful.
Smells okay.
I'm just not a green bean.
I'll eat it if you make it.
Hint for Christmas dinner.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Okay, go.
Please don't. All right, so your top five. You did like a whole dinner. Just give a top five.
Well,
like you have pumpkin pie.
No.
Okay, stuffing.
Cornbread stuffing, pumpkin pie with Cool Whip, turkey, the mashed potatoes with gravy, and you can't forget the rolls.
Wow, you didn't say one thing I thought you were going to say. Like flat out.
What did
I know you said it in your whole list of other stuff.
Pecan pie?
Yeah.
Well, that was okay. Pies. Let's do pies.
No, you can't. No. No. That's too general.
Wait. It has to be my grandma's pecan pie, though.
Okay, fresh pecans.
Yeah, buddy. That have been frozen.
Is there any other way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
God. Okay. You're messing with my favorite holiday. That's not like. It's not biblical. Like it's like okay. You have Easter and Christmas. Those are like seriously fun.
But then you have never mind.
This one's like the food holiday. This is the holiday that involves food. What?
And awesome parades. Sorry.
Well, I mean, you got July 4th too. That's a pretty awesome day. But
the parade though.
Okay, so like
parade.
yeah, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I don't know how it's gonna happen. Is that what you were gonna ask? How it's gonna happen? I don't know how it's gonna happen.
What did 2020 do to our parade?
Virtual parade. No, that'd be awful.
It's already on TV, though.
You make your own
float.
So
do they just walk down with nobody on the side?
No, they walk down with TVs. Each float is its own TV now. You're welcome, Macy's. Thank me later.
Hey, if you take that idea, we get credit.
They're not. If they do that, I'm not watching the parade ever. All right. So legit. Five things. Go. Okay. I can't do this in order. I can't. Like, okay, so the cornbread stuffing's up there. I can't watch it how it's made. Because there's stuff in it that I'm like, ew.
Oh, yeah, you don't like, but man, you put gravy with it.
Oh,
turkey.
my gosh. But. Pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
With Cool Whip. with Cool Whip. All right. Yeah, I agree with those two things. All right. You're going to make fun of me. You just are. And it can only be the certain kind. Is the jelly, sauce. The cranberry jelly sauce.
I don't like it either.
Out of the can. Like, legit, you have to hear the thing come off of the can.
You do that. I know you do.
No, dude, I eat it out of the can. Yep. Yeah, but I eat it out of the can. Like,
We have to stock up at Thanksgiving so that he has it for the rest of the year.
I get like 8 cans of it. It's awesome. Because that's the only time they ever sell it. Ever. I don't know. They probably sell it all year and I just don't see it. But what are you eating? I want a vanilla wafer.
Told you.
I have a vanilla wafer.
You gotta say.
I gotta say, Mother.
That's your reward.
Thank you, ma'am. Another.
You did not just.
No, like, I want another cookie. Give me another cookie. Golly. Have another one? Have another one? You serious?
That's a double one for
Sweet. Do I have to get my other two?
Yes.
Mashed potatoes and gravy. I didn't say turkey. Crud, I'm running out of stuff. Turkey. It's got to be turkey, but it's got to be your grandma's smoked turkey.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was bomb. That was pretty awesome. I don't know. Oh, golly, not pecan pie, because I'm from the north and real people eat pumpkin pie. Did I say
chocolate?
Nope, you didn't.
No,
that does not count. No, you ran out of spots. You only had 5 things. You already had 5 things, and you wasted it with sweet potatoes. You wasted it with sweet potatoes. Legit.
My joy just got taken.
Oh, wow. All right. What is the happiest Thanksgiving memory from your childhood? Eating chocolate pie. What?
Being home for Thanksgiving after having Madison.
Oh.
She was born the week of Thanksgiving, and we're sitting there praying that we get released on Thanksgiving Day. They went and had Thanksgiving, or tried to have Thanksgiving dinner in the hospital, and then we take off and go to Fort Worth, and most of the food's gone.
Yeah.
But we got out of the hospital with a new baby girl.
But I didn't get anything pumpkin pie, so is that really a thing? Actually, I think I did.
I think we got one. I think we got. I told them they had to save me food. I'd been in the hospital since Monday.
So no, like legit. Brendan, I remember Brendan was 4, and Brendan was like, "Do we get Thanksgiving dinner?" And I'm like, "Dude, buddy, I don't know. So we're gonna go down because Heather couldn't eat anything yet." Mm-hmm. No, you couldn't. Mm-hmm. Could you? Oh, you could. That's right. And we were waiting for Madison to get released, and the doctor was like, "Hey, you're gonna get released today, 6:00." Like, that was awful. But I remember being down in the cafeteria with Brendan eating our Thanksgiving meal. Like, and when I say it wasn't even, the cafeteria wasn't even open because it was Thanksgiving. They were handing out little box dinners of turkey, mashed potatoes. It wasn't your grandma's, but it was good. And then we're flying over to Fort Worth to get over there. I remember that. And then we get there and literally
everybody had food.
Everybody's full. They're all sitting there. Oh, that was so good. Hey, guys. Oh, this is Madison. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Any food left? No.
What's over there?
Green bean casserole. which tasted amazing because my mother-in-law made it. Or my grandmother-in-law. One of the two.
No, I was your mom.
Okay. It was amazing.
Again, we're not big green bean. Well, you are.
I'm not a green bean casserole.
You're not a casserole. You like green beans.
Anything that has casserole in the name is automatically
voted. So it's corn vetoed. Casserole?
Ooh, dang it.
Corn casserole's good.
It's not really casserole though.
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is.
All right. That's the exception to the rule. What do you enjoy most about the Thanksgiving holiday?
Family.
That's easy.
Actually, family and friends. I should say family and friends because
yeah,
it's usually spent with friends. But
you know what? I didn't say my favorite Thanksgiving memory. Mm-mm. Happiest Thanksgiving memory of my childhood, though.
Childhood, I just remember going to grandma's.
I remember. I think it was Thanksgiving. Having it at my great grandma's house in Detroit. That was fun with like my grandparents, my great grandma. My mom was there. I think it was 3, and I got to go to Toys R Us and get a key car. Those were fun. Most consistently grateful person you know.
I think that would have been my grandma.
Yeah.
On my mom's side.
I think so.
Actually, it would have been both my grandmas. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I say.
Yeah.
You talk to your family. I'll say mine. I would say my grandpa.
Yes.
He was pretty grateful.
Yes. All the time.
He was pretty grateful.
All the time.
What's one experience that you're most thankful for this year? I'm gonna just eat mine.
Honestly?
Yeah.
Being in school for 10 full weeks. When we didn't think we were going to be that is, even though we're out now, and we're on the second week, but we made it 10 full weeks.
I'm gonna say live church.
Yep. I hate to say it, but that's, yeah.
I don't know about this one. Sorry, my mouth is full. Those vanilla wafers are good, man.
I know, aren't they?
Addicting. I'm almost thankful for them. What's one book, article, or blog post thing that you're thankful for this year?
What?
What's one book, article, or blog post for which you're most thankful for? The Bible. Bible excluded. What's one book, article, or blog post you're thankful for?
Okay, you're asking the wrong.
I know that one's tough.
This year.
What's one thing you've learned this year for which you're most thankful?
Oh. About everything that you take for granted in life can be taken away very quickly.
Ooh, yeah, I'm there.
With being in lockdown and stay-at-home orders. And I would have never in my life thought we would see the day that would happen. And boy, we've lived it. But being thankful for health, I guess, through this whole year. So.
Last question, because I'm with you on that.
Okay.
I'm with you. I'm going to take childhood out. What's the happiest Thanksgiving memory that you have?
Seriously, the one.
That one?
The coming home with Madison. But you already asked that.
I did, but I was going to say.
Of all time?
No. The happiest Thanksgiving memory of your childhood.
I didn't say the childhood one.
Okay, so do the childhood.
Being at my grandma's house.
So I have one that's not childhood, and it's not Madison. Although
okay.
That was cool. That was us in California.
We went down to.
Where'd we go?
We went to LA.
Yep. And where? Not just LA.
We went to Disneyland.
We went to Disneyland.
Not on Thanksgiving Day.
No, we went the next day.
Yeah, but we had to find. Wasn't it a Black Angus steakhouse that we ate out because it was the only thing
was open? And so
don't do that when you're in California.
No, but I remember going to your cousin's house.
Oh yeah,
we got to play tennis on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because they had a tennis court in their backyard.
Yeah, forget a pool. They had a tennis court. So I'm like, woo.
Actually, I think they took the pool out and
they did, and they put that
tennis court.
That became the tennis court. But then, I remember with them. Okay, so it was always the Cowboys game at your grandma's house, and we could never watch the Lions game.
Nope.
Why? Why could we not? Because when was the Lions game on? No, when was the Lions game on?
Same time.
Same time that we were eating.
Oh yeah, because we had to.
And we couldn't have the TV on
until the Cowboys game.
No. We couldn't have the TV on because we were eating, unless it was the Cowboys game.
No, we would finish it. We would make sure that we got dinner
done.
with.
You were
done. With
done.
Dinner.
You could have just had your plate full, and
you're
done.
Oh, no.
Sorry, you're done. It's Cowboys are on. But then, going to your cousin's house, they put on the Lions game for me.
Oh, that's right. I remember
just
that.
for me, and it was awesome, and it felt good. And the Lions actually won that year. It was a miracle.
Then we had to try to find dinner.
And then we did. we left. No, we had Thanksgiving.
Well, we had lunch there.
Oh, that's
but then
right.
We had to find dinner down in LA.
In LA, because we were staying across the street from Disneyland.
Yep.
At the Carousel Inn. That was a good place.
It was so much fun.
Don't know if it's still there, but
actually, I think it is.
Is it really?
I think it still is.
It's a cool hotel. It's pretty sweet.
Literally, you walk across the street into the main gates. It's so cool.
Like downtown Disney is right across from the front door of this hotel. And so, there was nothing open. We had to go to Black Angus Steakhouse.
Oh, boy.
That was crazy. I remember that. That was fun. That was fun. All right. So, going to here.
Yes.
What is the happiest day of your life?
Oh, my God.
Your years of life. You like that? You like that? What was your happiest day? You can only pick one.
I can't pick one.
You got one. One. Or, okay, happiest days of your life.
These are not in order. Though they probably will end up being that way.
You could even say moment, like X number of years were the happiest days of my life. If there was a season in life.
Well, it's just ups and downs. Like us getting engaged and married, like that whole little area season. And
that was
then
a long season. I'm just saying, it was a long season.
Then us getting married, us moving around into different, like, I hate to say that. I grew up in one spot.
Okay.
I didn't travel.
Okay.
Then having the kids and having the experiences of moving with them and seeing I don't know. And I guess just watching them grow up and become athletes and musicians, and I don't know. It's just all of it is. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. There's so many.
That's
so many.
So I want to read scripture real quick. I want to read this little section, and we're going to talk about it. So, chapter 4, starting in verse 4 of Philippians, it says, "Rejoice in the Lord always." I'll say it again, rejoice. "Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. Don't be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Finally, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put it into practice, and the God of peace will be with you." What's that mean to you?
Some major reassurance.
Okay, how so?
Because daily I deal with anxiety. Mm-hmm. And this is one of the verses, just one of many that come to mind, where it says don't be anxious about anything. Because I know that even if I'm thinking it, I don't even have to verbally out loud say that I need help.
Okay.
Even if I think it, I know that he's right there and he's going to help me through some tough times. And I like verse 7, "And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding," which I think it's hard to sometimes fathom.
Yeah.
And totally understand all that God is. Sometimes he does so much. It's like, how can one person ever keep track of millions of people? I don't know. It's just really cool. Sorry.
No, but, it's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I just think it.
What about, in everything by prayer and petition with thanksgiving?
Yeah, that's hard to do, by the way.
Yeah, no, like don't be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer, by petition, giving it to God with thanksgiving.
I think sometimes that's the hardest part, because right when you're in a moment where you're really anxious and there's a lot going on, it's very hard to get. It is. It is hard. It's hard to get out of that mindset. Mm-hmm. You get stuck, and it's like you're in a pit and you just can't get out.
Yeah.
But what I will say is, once you look back on it, which my story started back, 5 years, 6 years? No.
Longer than that.
6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And I look back on it and I'm thankful for it now. Because I think it has helped me grow in more ways than one in how I handle things. And it has also given me a story to be able to share with others. So I'm not thankful for it in the moment. It's hard to say, but it really is. I mean, when you just can't handle it, it is very hard to get out of that mindset of, oh, woe, it's me. But when you get out of it and you look back on it, that's when I think that I'm the most thankful for it. It might be the hardest time in my life, but there's a reason for it. And they're usually after the fact you see why. But you can't see it while you're in it.
Sure.
So.
Okay. Last
Sorry.
question. There's a question in the back. Okay, so as we wrap up Philippians.
Okay.
We're wrapping it up.
Oh, I like Philippians, though.
Philippians was awesome.
It's one of my favorite
All right.
books.
What one thing do you especially want to apply to your life? Don't read the second part yet.
One thing. I think all of Philippians just has really good life lessons. Like the don't be anxious and to strive to do your best and to make that relationship stronger. I think all of those like really key points of Philippians are some of the biggest takeaways about how to live life. And they're pretty straightforward. Like it's not this like, yeah, you have to find the context in it, but it's so straightforward in Philippians. Like, this is what you got to do.
Yeah.
Don't be anxious. Press on. Like, it's telling you what to do, giving you commands. So I think that's pretty cool.
Okay. I think for me, it's still that Philippians 2 with attitude.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, that's another
that's a life lesson thing. I think you're right. What would you want to apply to our church? One thing out of Philippians.
I think right now, in the time that we are, I think the biggest thing would be to press on, like the whole race.
Yeah.
Is I think we're in that, like we talked about before, we're in that race, but we feel like we've hit the wall and we're not going to make it out. But then you take on and you say, toward the end of Philippians, where you say, rejoice in the Lord always. And they say it again, rejoice. It's like that. Like you're having to push. And I think we just got to remember that there is, even though we're struggling, there is a time of rejoicing, even in the struggle. And there's a time of rejoicing that's
you stole
coming.
my eye. Sorry. You stole exactly what I was going to say. Like,
so
legit.
Maybe I can read your mind.
That is exactly what I was going to say with, like, where I would go with the church is like, I'd want to do this whole.
We did not talk about this before.
Nope. But like that whole pressing on to the rejoicing.
Yeah.
Like I would add the with Thanksgiving. Like present like do not be anxious about anything. I think churches in general get to be anxious about a lot of things.
Yes.
And I think attitudes start popping up when they shouldn't. And you forget about straining to the prize, and the prize isn't about you. The prize is about God. And ultimately, it's about the relationship with God and getting others to that relationship. That's the whole goal. You look at Acts, go back to Acts, and you see the purpose of the church wasn't so that its members could gain more info. It wasn't. It was so that more people could be a part of the church. That was the whole point. And so I think it's that. I think it's coming back into this, man, forgetting what's behind. And I think churches tend to not do that either.
They dwell on the past quite a bit.
They do. Forget that. Push towards the goal. The whole point is to push to that goal.
Let's go forward. Let's move forward.
If you run a race and you're remembering what happened, 3 blocks away, when you're running a marathon and you remember 2 miles ago,
you're not focused on the right thing.
You're not focusing, and you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail miserably. So I think there's that. So as we wrap up this whole joyful thing, wrap it up in a nice little bow. We didn't even talk about that. Yeah, that's how. And we wrap it up in a nice little bow.
That's what 20 years of marriage.
That's fine. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What would you want somebody who's never read Philippians, as we wrap it up, what would you say? Okay, hey, this is the nugget. This is what you need to know. This is what the challenge is. This is, in order to be a Philippians Christian.
Verse 8 of chapter 4. Finally, brothers, whatever is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable, if anything is excellent, praiseworthy, think about such things. Whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put it into practice, and the God of peace will be with you. Right there.
That is the key verse. You've heard it here first. No, that's true.
Seriously.
I will tag a verse before it.
Okay.
I would actually say verses 4 through 8.
Well, yeah.
Verses 4 through 8 of chapter 4 are the key to Philippians. And rejoice in the Lord always.
Add 9 in there.
Okay, 4 through 9. Sorry.
Because that's...
Well, that's kind of the extra from Paul, though.
Yeah, but that's like another part of it that's like super
Okay,
important.
9b, and the God of peace will be with you.
Okay.
No, I think you're right. 9. Put it into practice. I got you.
4 through 9.
4 through 9. 4 through 9. Chapter 4, 4 through 9. Those are the keys. So as we think about that, as we start thinking going into Thanksgiving this next week, and as we start wrapping into Christmas,
oh boy!
Don't be anxious.
Wait! We have a birthday and Christmas to buy for.
We do,
so.
yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, good times. Don't be anxious. So with that, but like, don't be anxious. Rejoice in God. Be thankful.
Life.
Think this week. Here's your challenge this week. This week, go around wherever you are. If you're by yourself, write it down. If you're with others, share around the table as you eat Thanksgiving, whoever you're with. Share something that you're thankful for about this year. Not just in life in general. Something about this year that you're thankful for. Something happened, something that's gone on, something.
Not everything in 2020 has been negative.
No.
Focus on the positive.
Yeah. And I think so many of us have focused on the negative. And there have been many positive things.
Exactly.
So as we wrap up, I'll close, I'll pray, and then we'll go from there. Lord, we just want to thank you so much that we can come hang out. We thank you for technology. We thank you that we can celebrate Thanksgiving and to be thankful and to have this thankful, joyful attitude. Lord, challenge us the next few weeks as we start gearing up to Christmas and looking forward to a new year, God, and some changes in life change. Lord, help us to be thankful and to rejoice always. We love you and we thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. We'll see you next week.